I've been here for about 3 years now, and when I first got here, I noticed that all the jobs for Latinos, especially newcomers, are very segregated by gender. You know, like if you're a man, you do landscaping. If you're a woman, you do housekeeping. And I'm a feminist, so I do both. And first of all, if you have anyone white sitting next to you, hold their hand, because what I'm about to say is very shocking, okay? But back in Argentina, I was white. And I was middle class. Of course, I moved to the one country where I get off the plane, and the person is like, okay, Eliana, white, middle class. Funny. Now you're gonna be a poor person of color. Here's a Windex and a mop. Welcome to the American dream. But back in Argentina, where I was white and middle class, I had a gardener. And as a white middle class person who has a gardener, I had sex with the gardener. I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's also my truth. And the irony is that I moved here, and now I am the gardener. And no one is trying to fuck me for that reason. Maybe it's because all my clients are 95-year-old women from Evanston. But it's been a couple years now. It's starting to affect my self-esteem. I really wish at this point they would blow a kiss, grab my butt. Any type of sexual harassment at the workplace would be greatly appreciated. Like, the only sexual attention I get is from my coworkers who are also Latino gardeners. And don't get me wrong, they are nice. But if I wanted to have sex with a Latino gardener, I would just look at myself in the mirror. And honestly, I don't know what is going on with this cliche with the white people having sex with the gardeners. Like, I'm honestly curious. Are we Latinos great gardeners, or are we just good lovers that white people want to have on site? And if that's the case, are 16-year-old white girls great babysitters, or are white men? I don't want to answer that. Yeah, no, let's keep going. So, before I moved to this godless country, I had never heard the word representation. And now that I'm here, I see it everywhere, even where I'm not supposed to. For example, I have a crush on a celebrity, and I follow him on social media. And I recently saw that he started dating someone Hispanic. And deep down, I was like, that could be me. Leaving out the fact that this is a gay man, that the only thing in common between his boyfriend, myself, and other 700 million people is that we speak Spanish. It's like my brain pulled a conservative prank on me. It was like, well, they like Hispanics. What's next? Women grows. Also, very, very confusing, the concept of nationality. Because I'm from Argentina. In Argentina, if someone tells you they're German, that means they were born in Germany. Here, if someone tells you they're German, it doesn't necessarily mean they were born in Germany, or their parents, or their grandparents. If someone here tells you they're German, what they mean is that their mom can make a decent strudel. Are you familiar with George Lopez? Awesome. George Lopez, great comic. He is actually the most Latino comic of all the Latino comics. George Lopez is 5th generation Mexican American. Nothing wrong with that. Now, if George Lopez can be Latino, I can be 5th generation gay man. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. Have a good night.